Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. So, ATC, about those comments, I wanted to briefly discuss a quick video about the TSA manager, Maxine McManus, who was um, basically arrested, put in jail, um, facing charges because of the alleged forgery on a quick claim deed. And basically, it's saying that the house was in the mother's name. She's married, not in the mother and the father husband's name, just in the mother's name. And it makes me wonder if the reasoning for that, it could be the father could have, I don't know, he could have maybe some financial issues, or it could be in order to protect the property. Okay, so that right there, I've heard of people, oh no, don't put this person's name in case something happens. I've heard of that happening. So that's why I think his name wasn't on it. He may have a financial issue, and they're trying to shield the property from that. Now, Sultry Love Child, we're on the same page. She says, I always find it interesting how black men have no qualms about calling the police on black women. One point I want to make in the video. I thought about that, especially in the part of the initial reporting when the father reportedly said, how could you do this to your sister easily? Black women are held accountable for any and everything. Any and everything. As I said before in the other video, original video, if it had been the other way around, and let's just say that maybe it was him that did it, and let's say a black woman wanted to say, oh, well, you know what? He forged this. It's not my signature. I didn't sign this. Guess what? I'm going to go ahead and file charges. Oh, the tsunami would have probably come down on her. You can't do that to him. Wait a minute. We'll get this thing worked out. No, because in this culture, in the BC, the women are taught to protect the men at all costs, to your detriment. Protect him at all costs. Well, what about, is that important? What's going to happen to you? Protect him. Protect him at all costs. That's what the women are taught. That's my perspective. At all costs, he's got to be protected. Or, it's so hard on our men and it's harder on the women, because you know why? Black women get it from both ways. You get it from the majority in society, things we have to deal with, same work, less pay, discrimination, and all that. Then you come home in your same community and you have to deal with the hatred. Everybody expects you to do everything and not complain. You just keep on marching on, soldier. It could be a DV case. They'll want to protect him. And that's the part I find so interesting. It's like that woman, they had that little dust up down the hall, did a video on it, someplace upstate, and they had been getting into it, and she called herself, well, she gonna go down there and handle it. No, if it's getting that loud, you just need to go ahead and call the police. Oh no, let me guess. Spare him from jail. Well, she went down the hall, and next thing you know, pop, 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 pop. What happened? He shot her, y'all. You hear of domestic violence they fought before, call 911. I knew what that was about. Oh, I'm going to go down there and I'm going to stop it. I'm going to protect him because I don't want to have him get arrested by the police. Yeah, she going to go down. It's not your business. You're going to go down there and play referee. Maybe you're going to stop it before somebody else calls 911 and get him arrested. Yeah, she went down the hall and came back. Pop, 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 pop. They had to call 911 because she got shot. Protect him at all costs. There was a guy doing an interview for his podcast, and a black woman, they were going back and forth, and so she had just simply grabbed the microphone. Now, he did say, give me the microphone back. Give me the microphone back. And she kept on talking and held the microphone, going to have her piece. Leave these men alone. What do you think he did? There was a cop around. The Negro man started hiding for the police. Oh, she got my microphone. I'll give my microphone back. Yes. Black women still don't get it. A lot of black women still don't get it. The majority hate us. But hey, go ahead. Keep on dealing with them. I said, look at that. He was hollering for the police, and she didn't run away with it. She was just still talking, having her point. It was getting kind of, a little excited there. They were both calm, but still, she kept on holding the mic, and he hollered out for the cops because she had his mic. I said, give my microphone back. Hollering at the cop, the black man. That's why when stuff happened to him with Becky, oh well, deal with it. They have no qualms, isn't that something, of calling the police on black women. Like that black man, um, he and Becky divorced or separated, and he came to get the child. I guess it was his turn, and Becky was not allowing him. Oh, she called the police, and he got the holler. Next thing you know, the police, which they didn't have a right to, he was all hyped up and hollering about getting his kids. And what did the police do? Went down there, got tired of him hollering, and started punching with his fist. Who called the police on him? Becky did. It was his turn to get the kids, and she wasn't letting them out. He going to go ahead and get all out and start a show. She called Brad, and it went bad. So this community is very, sorry to say, there's just so much dysfunction, and it's sad. A whole lot of dysfunction. Yes, they have no qualms about calling the police on a black woman. That's what they want to see. That's why I say I did a video on Patreon. They can try to align themselves with WS all you want, baby. They listen. You might punch your own ticket. They'll never accept you. I think a lot of them would love to just align themselves with the white community and have everybody mad at black women. But surprise, everybody knows who the weakest link is, speaking collectively. If you're a black man, that's not you. If it doesn't apply, bro, let it fly. Now, let's check this out. Here's the other part. I keep on telling black women to be selfish. So Sharis 3480 says, it's also very odd for the POA to be that far away. So I wonder, and let me say, as I understand, someone was saying that, hey, she doesn't live in Florida, that they're all in Atlanta. Okay, let's get to this part. As this person says, it's very odd that the POA would be that far away. So I wonder how that occurred. Also, her dad bonded out, but she is held with no bond. This is a white collar. It's a white collar crime, of course. So I'm just wondering if the son did that so he could do what he wanted with the property. We all know the pathology of a black man. A family thing, there might be a sibling rivalry. Remember, the mother has dementia. So who knows what the son said to get her to sign it over to him instead of someone in the same state. That hit my mind. But it doesn't surprise me because guess what? The fact that he's a son, black women and these sons, just my opinion, they appear to be pro son and I'm sorry, anti daughter. I just did a Patreon video about the life insurance, all that drama. What did it start out with first? What about her son? That kind of relationship is going to be very strained. Black women and these sons, a lot of them are pro son and anti daughter. Oh, but when the chit hits the fan, who are they calling her? I need my daughter. I keep telling you, black women have got to be selfless with their time, with their resources. So Sheriff also says, I would like to have a lot more information about this son. I hate to say, but it's very rare that a black man is a POA of a mother. Also, I remember the story you told, yes, about the mother who played the daughter over for the life insurance policy because she wouldn't give her the money off of it. Yes, indeed. The mother wrote a letter to the insurance company, and the girl got charged with insurance fraud for no reason. And let me clarify on that. So on that, the insurance company, after the investigation, because more than one person got involved, I called somebody else to help out. They decide to go ahead with the insurance company because I'm like, hey, they need to do an investigation on them. The insurance company, they did decide, let me just clarify, they did decide to go ahead and just give her the money back, and they just closed it. But don't forget, with insurance, that also puts that daughter's name. They have some kind of thing where if it's like a questionable claim, they put your name in some kind of file. So that also puts that daughter's name in that file. So if she goes to get, let's say, life insurance elsewhere, guess what? They might look at her a little differently. Thanks to who? Thanks to mama. She says, also, what has happened to the home now that the mom is in a nursing home? Yeah, and the daughter, her being arrested, she can't do anything. But the daughter could have been stealing, that is true. But him being the POA instead of her father is also strange. Again, that right there, I thought it was interesting too. They're saying that the father is mistreating the mother. That's an allegation. That is an allegation. And here, let me go back here. Down to Princess, what it is says, this sounds like quick claim deed fraud. Yeah, that's what it is. They're saying, she's saying, the mother knows she and the husband are foul. I believe he cheated in the past. That's why the mom gave the POA over to her son. She doesn't trust the husband and daughter. Daughter is loyal to the father. Yeah, I find it interesting too because it's like normally you would think a daughter would handle that. But again, well, what happened with it with that insurance issue that I put on Patreon? A lot of these mothers, especially black mothers, they are pro son and anti daughter. So the daughter, that's why I said be selfish. You're good enough to go ahead and help out. Work, have your life, and then no, just work. After hours or whenever I need you, come cook and clean and take care of me. That is not that right there. It shouldn't be surprising. Again, we don't know. He could have wished if the mother has dementia, when was that POA signed? Because if she has dementia, she may not even be qualified to sign to give a POA if she has dementia. And more than likely, they normally ask you a few questions, just to make sure that you're okay. But this here, that's why I tell black women be selfish with your time because it's not uncommon for the moms. They'll give the property to a know nothing behind son, but all the work, cooking and cleaning after her. Take me here, daughter. Take me over there. Hey, I got my doctor's appointment. I've seen black women use up all the sick time and vacation time on mama. Be selfish with your time. That's why I said this right here. The daughter may felt entitled. Why? She might have been doing all the work. But don't forget, like she said, I hate to say this word that a black man has a POA of a mother. Don't forget, the mother doesn't mind assigning all the responsibility and the leg work and hard work to cook and clean for her. My doctor's appointment, take me here, or grocery shopping. She'll put all of that on a daughter. That's expected. Black woman, put your boots on. And then you look up when it's time for the asset. I'm sorry. A lot of mothers are jealous of their daughters. A lot of mothers, I'm sorry, a lot of people like to see black women down. Even mama, in some cases. Not all, of course not. Even mother want to see you be surprised. I don't understand it. A lot of mothers life in all nationalities, but still in the black race, we can't talk about that. In the BC, you'd be surprised. A lot of mothers don't want to see their daughter come up. That's why all they're doing with their life insurance. Now I want to press. Oh, just crazy, horrendous. So this here, for him to have the POA, that's why I said be very, very, very selfish with your time. So you can call whatever you want. Your life is business. If it's come time for you to have your life, and then now they want you to play Mr. and Miss CNA. I understand helping, that's your parent. But I tell you what, we're not gonna go ahead and do is sit up here. If it was me personally, you're not gonna run me into the ground, honey, with your errands and what all you need. And then I look up once that's done. Okay, now here's the house. Here's something of valuable, a tangible asset. I'm gonna leave this to my son. Then your son can come pick you up, honey, and take care of you. I'm very serious. Yes. So Sharon, as she said, a male POA you don't often see in this community. Plus, I don't trust the mother and son duel. The- Again, be selfish with your time. Be selfish with your time. So, last comment. April the realist says, Mama would have to go stay with Big Brother. Yes, we're on the same page. Because, girl, I wish I would. I'm with you. If Mama felt he was good enough to get the house, then he good enough to take care of Mama, period. Obviously, the mom didn't trust the daughter or the husband. Exactly. And sometimes, obviously, the mama, you know how these black women are, they in love with their sons, and that's okay. But when it comes time to take care of you, I'm with April the realist. If he's good enough to get the house, he's going to reap a benefit. You can rent the house out. You can sell the house. You can get a loan on the house. Are you kidding me? A whole house? So if he's good enough to go ahead and get the house, he's going to come and take care of mama. For him, it's a win-win. Because she's in assisted living. That's why I said, based on what they're saying, the signatures. Why would the daughter, if she doesn't have to say allegedly, feel entitled? It wouldn't surprise me. Papa was doing all the leg work for mama. Oh, do this for mama. Take care of mama. Doing all the leg work for mama. And then to realize, oh, he gets the house. This happens all the time. All the time. Happens all the time. Not surprising. So yeah. So if he's good enough for the house, guess what? He's gonna go ahead and take her mama and handle all her affairs. So again, in closing, that's why I said, as the drama of it all, black women have got to start being selfish. You have to. You got to start being selfish, putting yourself first. No one else is going to. You got to start being selfish. So when it's time for you to start running all these errands and being CNA, time is money. You could be doing a whole lot of other things. When it's time to start doing that, it's time to start reevaluating some things. It's time to get some things in writing. And we're going to need an irrevocable POA. And if Big Mama doesn't want to sign, she wants you to come and see about her and cook and clean and doctor's appointment and take me to the grocery store. I want to go for a drive. I need to get out the house. So she got you as a little indentured servant. When it comes time for that, life is business. It's time, okay, Mom, I see what's going on here. We need to get some things in order first. If she hesitates, and more than likely she will, if she hesitates, that tells you ladies all you need to know right there. That she only wants to use you. And if there's a son involved, another sibling, that lets you know right there. She doesn't want to sign. That lets you know she does not want you to have the things that someone's gonna get when she leaves. She does not want you to have her estate, the things that are profitable, advantageous to you. She's only there to take. I'm sorry. And I'm talking about Black Queen Mama. I said it. It gets to that stage. And if you mention paperwork and she doesn't want to sign, we'll talk about that later. Okay, when? We're going to schedule a time because what we're not going to do is put it off and off and off. So if she hesitates, I'll let you know right then and there. You got to keep on mentioning it. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and start right now. And I would just break it down to her. If you don't want to break it down to her, I can. We can do a conference call. I'll break it down to her. Ma'am, hi, here's what's happening. And we're not doing this today. Sit up here. This is your daughter. She's not an indentured servant. She's not your slave. So either she wants to sign the paperwork or not. If she doesn't want to sign, then let you know that she just wants to go ahead and just use you and just use you. And she doesn't want you to have any assets. She doesn't want you to inherit anything. And that's hard to face. I wonder if it was a hard time for mama to make her son give him the POA. Let me sign for my son. You could do a test. Okay, I'm going to help you, but with regard to your affairs, who's going to handle that? Just ask her. That's going to tell you all you need to know. But if you got to sit up here and play Miss CNA and I'm getting off work another job, picking you up, washing and bathing, cooking and cleaning, going to the store, we're not doing that. It's time to have an irrevocable power of attorney. And if she doesn't want to do it, that lets you know right then and there. She doesn't want you to, she wants to go ahead and just use you. Why? Mammy biscuits. I'm telling you. That's why I say Be selfish with your time, very selfish with your resources. Time is money. It's your life. And then you sitting up here, 30 something years old, all tired and worn out. Tired and worn out. You just taking care of everybody. Who the heck is taking care of you? Where is your inheritance at? If you had one, so many of us wouldn't be struggling, and so many of our beautiful women would be sitting up here darn homeless. What the hell is your inheritance at? Real quick, a black woman, I was telling a friend of mine about it. Um, she was a CNA. Well, she is a CNA. One of her I don't know, they call them patient clients, died. Of course, it's the Caucasian person that died. Guess what happened? She didn't even know it. That was her job, understand? It's not for free. That's her job. She's a CNA. How about the patient died and left her the whole estate? Left her the condo, all the contents in it, and left her the car. Oh, it's paid for. Huh. A CNA. And this lady, the CNA, the black woman that she is what? I'm thinking maybe early mid 30s, somewhere in there. The patient died and left her the condo. Whole condo that's paid off. She had no idea. So she has her place and a paid for condo. So yeah. So life is business. So if she wants to, when these things start to happen with parents, it's time to have a family meeting or a conversation. So the one that's going to reap the benefits, guess what? The one that's going to reap the benefits, that is to be the one that's going to go ahead and do the work. Because I'm telling you, you can't get played by your parents. And I'm out.